I want all of you to head to Port Anders. I will gather up some of the local leaders and I will meet you there. And together we can discuss what can be done.
All right.
And as local leaders, make a plan.
Spot on notes.
Note taking, thank you.
Now you have two ways of reaching Port Anders. Either along the beach, which I would not recommend.
The beach. Got it.
Because you'd be spotted by the local ships going backwards and forwards, and it only takes one loose-lipped fisherman to ruin everything. The other option is through the jungles. There's an old path that the locals carved out. You might be able to use that to reach the Port Anders.
Is there anything we should know about the jungle? Things to avoid?
Let's just say the only signs of civilization in this godforsaken place is this town and Port Anders. Beyond
You don't
that,
seem to like... Oh.
I beg your pardon, miss.
Oh, I just wanted to know why you're here if you don't seem to like it that much.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay. Where's my persuasion list? Not bad.
I'm not here by choice, miss.
Well, at least we have that in common. Let's try and fix it.
You can try and press harder if you so desire.
Were you assigned here by the Empire?
How do all soldiers serving a military body reach their positions?
That's fair.
Seems like a punishment, though. This island.
My
Everyone seems
entire
so
service has been a punishment.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you not want to go adventuring? It's very fun.
Despite what the Empire, or should I say, those in charge at the Empire have done to me, I am still loyal. One of the main reasons I want the governor out.
I can respect that.
What did it do to you? What did the Empire do to you?
I'm going to ask you to roll me another... I've just realised... Yeah, another persuasion check, please.
Persuasion.
Oh,
Ooh.
Spill your guts.
So he leans back against the wall and crosses his arms, and he sort of like looks down at the floor. I gave them 15 years of my life. Serving on every battlefront imaginable. I'm more decorated than most of the higher command. And yet, once they found out about my tastes, I was sent here.
Your tastes. Like what food you like?
I suppose a certain type of food.
Bananas.
vegetarians always get a rough deal.
I have to tell you, a lesson I learnt in my time. Never make eye contact while eating a banana.
Oh,
Captain.
words of wisdom.
It is actually terrifying if anybody has ever experienced that. Somebody in the chat's just gone, he's gay or cannibal.
One, the other. One, the other.
I suppose they could ask the question and you might tell them.
What do you mean by your tastes, Captain?
He looks you up and down and goes, let's just say you're not my type.
Well, that doesn't fix either of these.
Yeah, we're all different, right?
He also could just be massively racist towards orcs. You just don't
Yeah,
know.
it could be. Yeah. Kai's too oblivious to notice, though.
I don't particularly like speaking on this matter, but do you need it spelling out for you?
I mean, I can't spell, so... No?
The hand goes back up to the temple, squeezing it even harder. Like, I've served on 18 different fronts, fought in 21 battles, and my reward is letting you all escape.
Would you like a hug, Captain? Sometimes a hug helps.
We could do a group
Please,
hug.
please. Actually, no. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to get you to roll a persuasion.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, in deep inside his soul, he wants one.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
He holds up his hand and goes, "I assure you, I'll be fine without one." Now,
Well,
for the
next
love of...
Kai, I wouldn't mind a hug, Kai. You look like you give good hugs.
I give her a big old bear hug and give her a little crunch on the back.
Roll me, roll me a strength
Nice
check.
crack.
I'm not breaking a back.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this... There you go.
No, sorry, I'm joking. Oh,
Oh.
you've rolled
I'll
it
see.
now. Oh, all right.
oh, Jesus. You're broken, Kimmy.
Oh no.
Deal is now just a sack of flesh with no structure.
I'm hoping it was more like a chiropractor crack.
Yeah, it was like a
right?
chiropractor crack.
Well, I'm more thinking that she squeezed you and the air's escaped your lungs like a bagpipe deflating.
Cordelia realized she fucked up.
Oh, there's the first swear. There's the first swear. Oh, I can't go
How
below.
is it to say that?
It doesn't go below 0.
It doesn't go below 0. We are free. We have the freedom.
The captain. I keep.
Back on
Okay.
track. Back on track.
Yeah. Olburn, that's it. Captain Olburn sort of goes, please just head towards the port.
All right, let's be on our way before they figure out we're not where we're supposed to be.
Yes, I will go deal with that jailer and any other questions that might be raised.
Tell him sorry about the lunch.
And thank you for letting us out.
Don't mention it. I'm already regretting it.
You won't regret it soon enough.
So he leaves. Would you like to head out now, or do you want to wait till cover of darkness?
How long till cover of
Yeah,
darkness?
what time is it?
So it would have been about afternoon when you first washed up. You've been dragged up to there. You've been taken to the cells. I'd say it's getting towards evening. It'll be about another couple of hours before nightfall.
I think we could go at this time. It might also be a bit dangerous
At
being in the
night?
jungle at complete darkness.
Okay. Would you like to go through the jungle, or would you like to go through along the beach?
Well, you said we should probably use the jungle path.
Yeah.
Yee.
Yeah, we'll
Jungle path then?
probably stick to the jungle.
So I'm going to leave the... They might come back as a pie. I am going to ask one of you to decide your fate. Kimmy, roll me a D8, please.
A D8. Oh, hang on. Yeah,
3.
3.
Okay, cool. So I'll remember that. So you head off. You follow along the river because there's some stones that have been placed that don't look like they're naturally there. So that, to you guys, you pretty much determine whether or not that's the you use your best judgment to find out that's the path forward. It leads up this way towards the mountains. You reach pretty much the beginning of like the elevation up, but you've got the stones sort of like fade off. There's a bit of a shallow water to cross the river, but then there's obviously into the jungle. I'm going to ask you all to roll me a nature check.
Nature.
Oh, actually, no, sorry, survival. Is that still wisdom?
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
it's still, yeah.
Do I need to re-roll then, or?
No, it's alright. It's still the same modifier,
Okay.
unless you've got like advantage in it.
Oh, yeah, I'm proficient in the survival, so I'll roll again.
Okay,
I'll keep my 19.
I was going to say
It didn't help.
it did not help.
I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a 2.
So Artemia and Cordelia, you looking around the like the local area, you can sort of see where the vegetation's not as grown over, so it looks like this has at some point been used as a path, and that's leading northward. However, you do also notice that there seems to be some sort of ruins of a crossing heading eastward. No, it's westward, sorry, across the river.
Westward across the river.
According to the map, Anders is to the north. So I don't see a reason to cross the river. Unless you want to have some fun and explore.
When you say it like that.
Granted, it might not be fun. It could be tragic, but
That's an evil laugh. I have something I could possibly do here. On my spells, I've got Speak with Animals prepared, and it says that it has a ritual tag.
Okay, which means
Oh.
you take some time to cast it, yeah?
Yes. So I could do that and see if maybe any of the animals around know anything about this crossing and what might be there.
Okay, there's a adventure. So there is a couple of pirates around, like birds of paradise. There is a number of what look like skinks along the riverbank. I'll let you choose what you'd like to try and speak to.
I would like to try and speak with the bird of paradise because it's pretty.
The skinks turn their nose up at you.
Sorry.
So, do you mind just sharing in chat what Talk with Animal does?
Yes. Hang on here. Display.
You're going to be able to comprehend and verbally communicate with these situations. Okay, so essentially you're going to talk to it and it can communicate back to you.
Yeah.
hope it's a smart bird.
I hope so too. Chose it purely for its looks. Judging a book by its cover.
All right.
Hi. You're very beautiful.
You got any nuts?
I have some stewed vegetables.
Just
I
stares.
don't think you would like them very much, though.
Just stares.
They
at you.
don't look that good. I was wondering, you see that all those stones over there? What do you know what that is?
Fell in water.
Fell in water. Yeah. Do you know if there's anything interesting over there?
Well, there's no nuts.
That's fair. Are there any shiny things?
Dull things.
Sorry, what was that?
Dull things.
Double things.
That's not what he said, but yeah, go. I'll let you run with that.
I generally didn't catch what it was. Is there anything around here that might be dangerous to us?
It sort of like spreads its wings and flaps a few times and goes, "Of course. What do you think this is?"
A jungle?
Nods a few times like a macaw would.
Okay. Well, do you have any tips for people who are walking around here for the first time?
Don't.
Okay. Would you ever go over to those stones that fell in water? Is there anything?
He sort of tilts its head and looks at you, and he's like, and for a second it gets extremely serious. You expect me to go sit in the water?
No. Would you ever want to, like, to go over to the stones and see what's around there?
Out of character, are you referring to the stones that are in the water or the stones that you can currently see on your map?
The stones that I can currently see on my map. I thought he said that they fell in water.
There are stones across the water which aren't on the map.
Oh.
Because if you clearly look on the map, there are stones not in the water. And I clearly stated that there was once, to your understanding, was a crossing here which was made out of stone.
Okay. I misunderstood that.
Polly smarter than you! Polly smarter than you!
You are very smart.
My name's not Polly either.
And what is your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Very nice to meet you, Jeremy.
Why is it always Jeremy?
Because I'm not giving over my real name. Don't know you people.
That's fair.
Don't know you.
Is there anything on the other side of the river that's interesting?
Fallen things.
No.
All right. Well, I have one last question for Jeremy.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Looks its head at you again.
Well, okay. Well, have you ever seen a bird quite as big as my friend here?
I'm guessing you're pointing to
To
Cordelia.
Artemia.
Artemia.
Yeah. I just want to know if there's anybody like her around here.
I do like a bird, I cock my head to the side.
So Jeremy didn't even notice you and literally looks at you and goes, "Oh no," and flies away.
Oh. All right. Well, Jeremy
To be
wasn't very
fair,
useful.
you should maybe not have pointed out a bird of prey too.
You just scream as it flies away. I only eat mice.
All right. Well, basically, Jeremy just said that there's a lot of things that have fallen down on the other side of the river. So,
To be
do
fair,
we want to?
you do have a map that does show that there is something there.
Maybe I should have asked the skinks.
God, I don't even know what sort of voice I would have done for the skinks. Yeah, right. I could have done them like Jerry Tribbiani. Hey!
How you doing? All right. Well, do we want to explore, or do we want to just keep going?
I've got pressed for time.
I agree that it's probably not best to walk through a jungle at night.
Yeah. So we should head to the port as soon as possible.
Would you like me to impart some knowledge to you about how travel works?
Sure.
You probably won't make it through the jungle before it hits nighttime.
Okay.
Because it's hard going, and although you do have a map, you are following a trail that hasn't been used in a while. You have a map which tells you the rough direction, but I'm guessing none of you have a compass.
In my starting equipment, it says I had navigator's tools, but I think
right.
those are for ships.
I think you would still have enough. You'd have a basic knowledge enough to know which way you're going, and Are you of the stars, or is somebody like their class is to do with like celestial things?
I was hoping to choose a starry druid circle,
Oh, so
but
you're not
I
there
haven't
yet.
done that yet.
Right. So okay. Would bird not be bird? Would bird not be bird?
What?
I'm answering the chat. Well, so fast, slow, traveling distance, 12 miles hex, 15 miles, 4 miles per hour. So it'd take you essentially 2 hours to get up there through the jungle, depending all going well. And by that time, I think night would have set in. So you could probably, with nothing going wrong, you could probably reach the town just as it sets into nighttime.
Oh, sweet.
With nothing going wrong.
With nothing going wrong.
Nothing will go wrong. Everything will be fine.
Famous last word.
No, the birds wouldn't, because they don't have that characteristic just yet. You have to like have certain things to be able to do certain things. I'm not explaining this very well. I'll explain it better at the end.
Yeah. Questions at the end.
Yeah. If I don't make sense, it's probably because I'm not talking to you guys.
I've got the chat open, so I know what you're on about.
Right.
Okay, I think we should probably make for town as soon as possible. Any
Nothing will go
distractions
wrong.
now, we could get lost in the jungle.
That's true.
We can always explore afterwards. We've got tomorrow.
You can always set up camp.
We could.
Probably not a good idea right next to the port, but
No, let's plow through. Nothing will go wrong, and we'll be
Can we
fine.
try? Can we see on the map that there's like a is that like a mountain range sort of in the middle of the?
so you hold up the map, and then you take the map down, and literally you're at the foot of the mountain. Like I think there's a mountain there.
Does the trail go like around the mountain, or does it go through
Yeah.
it?
So can I quickly?
I would definitely set up camp with the mountain to our backs, sort of things, because that would just be like an extra. So if we can travel like at least until the end of the mountain and then camp there, like so we still have the mountain to like our back.
Yeah, get the pot out of sight, so we're not in their sight. Yeah, it's a good plan.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So like I've literally just marked the path.
I can't see any markings you do, or like.
Yeah.
I can see a little blue line.
Am I on the? Yeah. Can you guys not see that?
Yeah, you just got to zoom in a little bit.
Zoom in a little bit. It's not that.
I see a small purple mark
Oh,
here.
purple, sorry, yeah.
You have it has not gone through the.
So if we head...
Like, are we trying to get
Like
up
if we
over?
go around, yeah, then like the other side here.
Yeah.
Which would take you off the path.
Oh.
Can you literally not see that line I've drawn?
No,
No.
I'm very worried.
we can only see this speck here.
Yeah, there's a small little blue speck. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I did not do that. That is somebody else. That.
Right.
Oh, I
There's-
see a blue line.
We see it now.
Yeah, there it is.
Who's drawing on the map currently?
Kerry.
I don't know how to undo this. Can I press?
It's
control?
alright. I can get rid of it.
There we go. Alright, sweet. So if we go to... about here-ish, maybe?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm glad you've joined us here for this shenanigan.
We're
This looks
trying
like
to
a
figure out a map. Everyday problem.
Cartography.
So can I just point out the other thing as well? You're literally on about camping because of the existence of the ruins. If you power through the forest, you don't need to camp. You're only really camping in order to go to those ruins.
And the ruins are these things?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would keep the mountain to our back as well.
True, but also like we just came from here, and if they start looking for us, they can easily just go up the river and find us.
That's
Yeah.
true.
At least if
Alright.
we're like in the jungle or we have
Head
to
to
pass
port.
here.
Simon said it'll take us about 2 hours to get there,
roughly.
roughly. So nothing goes wrong. We'll be there before night break-ish.
Yeah. And we're not in trouble there. We don't even have to camp if we get there.
Yeah.
Shall I try powering through?
Sure.
Powerful.
Power through.
And in fact, something did go wrong.
Oh no.
Positive attitude.
So you start walking through the forest. You find more of the markers that show you the path, and you start following it along. You get to a clearing, and there's a few like structures or like that are centuries old. They're overgrown, but there's a bit of a weird growth on one or two of them. It sort of looks like a bee's hive.
Oh dear.
A beehive.
Yee.
Oh no.
Is anybody allergic?
Just don't touch. Don't touch. Don't look.
Can I eat the bees?
No.
That's not. Actually,
Sorry, I am a bird. We're a bit different.
We'll get you some tasty nuts in town. Let's carry on, away from the bees.
I think there are any rats around here.
As you draw closer, there's like a residue running down the walls, and it sort of looks like some sort of discharge from something.
that's
Oh.
Why do you have
a great word.
It's almost moist.
to
No.
use perception to look around?
Yeah, go for it. That's perfect. What's that total? That is 13.
13.
So it looks like nobody has come this way for quite some time. But it doesn't look very inviting.
How close are we to the buildings?
Well, you know what? I'm going to move you onto this map.
Should we like try stealthing through, or should we just do like a big wide berth around it?
Could you place your characters round about here, please? If you can see that.
Okay.
So the hive itself, if it'll let me.
Oh.
There you go. I'm going to throw a shape out there. There you go.
Okay.
I see.
Will you go onto the map?
Go around.
Are you struggling with it again, Tyne?
Like, what? I click on my face and drag? Is that what I'm meant to
Click
do?
and hold.
Click. Hold.
I think it's on your name.
Yeah,
You click on your name and hold.
There you go, Tyne. It's on now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Stupid thing.
And I've just drawn on your face, apparently.
Oh no.
So
Tie is struck down.
I'm just going to arrange you like this. Whereabouts? If I'm gonna, right, I'm going to move you. Where's the other one gone?
I can see all of them there.
I can only see 3 of you.
Oh, she's beneath us.
No, for some reason it wasn't showing that. Right. So you guys are there. Are you happy with your placement there?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I don't like that question.
And you shouldn't, because as you're viewing the area around, some happy little bees come out.
Happy. At least they're happy.
Yeah, but... Sorry,
Yeah,
I'll
but they also take
rephrase
as much
that.
space as we do.
I will rephrase that. They are happy little wasps. And do you know what makes
Oh.
wasps happy?
Death. Destruction.
Stinging.
Well, more stinging people, yeah.
Oh,
That's great. So
boy.
they've already stung people.
Was that
Already
what they
happy.
need to fill the void inside themselves?
Sorry, guys. One at a time, please.
Sorry.
But yeah, we're getting into combat now. We're getting into the possibility of combat. You did mention the attempt at stealthing.
Nothing.
So
Would you like to try and sneak around them? You're essentially trying to get up to here.
okay.
Seems
We
like
could
we should
try and sneak
Try
into the
at
building.
least.
Yeah.
Sorry, literally, I didn't hear that because there was two people talking at once again. And now you are all scared to talk.
I think Jimmy was going to say something.
I was just gonna say we should try to stealth at least.
yeah.
Everyone roll. Let's see what we get.
Famous last words.
Oh yes.
Damn!
Hey.
Stealthy.
Let's have a look. Da, da, da.
Oh no.
Hear it.
Currently, the wasps have no idea you're there.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay.
I will let you move your tokens.
Alright, I'm thinking like if the bulk of them are like here, we should like go around the building over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was what my thought
Yeah.
was as well, because there's a nice big wall between us and them.
Yeah, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Are we doing it
I'm doing that like evil
like
tiptoe.
5 squares? Like,
If you guys move your normal movement, so whatever your movement
Oh.
stat is, and then stop.
Wait. Okay,
Oh.
gotta go back to the start then.
Shenanigans!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How are you doing, chat?
Oh.
While these guys fumble around, how are you doing, chat?
Wow, not letting me pull myself now.
Phrasing. And this is a child-friendly stream. Where's that dice I dropped gone?
I think that's about how far I can get.
I can get 30 feet.
Wait, 25 or 30? Oh, I'm 30. I can go.
Yeah. Tiptoes, quiet.
I
Ooh,
am
sapphire.
glad that you are enjoying this cherry blossom. I am too. Although I've lost a dice and I don't know where it's gone.
Is anyone wearing plate armor?
Oh yeah, is anybody here wearing heavy armor?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say everyone's quite quiet, aren't they?
Damn you, snatch. If you don't know, if you're wearing like heavy armor, you have disadvantage on stealth rolls. Essentially, what you're doing is you're rolling your stealth checks, your rolls, which I'm taking the majority of. In this situation, the wasps are attempting to notice them, and the wasps are not noticing anything. Right. I will let you keep your stealth rolls because they're all quite high. And the wasps are going to try and notice you again. This is episode 1 of this campaign. So you've got in at the beginning. These two wasps at the front don't notice anything. This boy is going to come and investigate, but he's not
Oh,
noticed
no.
yet. Move again for me, please. All these videos are going to be going up on YouTube as well, so you can watch from the beginning. I did a very good intro, if I say so myself.
Flipping heck, how fast can an Aarakocra run? Birds are fast.
It has a
Trying to
flying
find
speed
it.
as well.
oh, there we go. I can hear him again.
can I fly?
It's a
No,
umbrella.
You want to fly?
No, no, I don't want to fly. My feathers are still recovering from the salt water.
I was also going to say, if you jump off the ground into the air where you don't have anything blocking line of sight to you, I think the wasps will notice.
But also, would they chase a bird?
Yes, because they can fly too. Have you ever met a wasp?
Yes.
They're about
Usually
as-
they're running away from birds.
No, they're not.
Wasps are evil.
Yeah.
Well, in Europe, wasps are quite small, so.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is my accent throwing you off? Because I'm in Europe.
Are we?
I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Technically,
wasps here are normal. Like, if you go to like more south, they're horrible. They're huge. You get like those big, like red hornets, and those are horrible.
Wasps.
Wed wasps.
Wait, what? Oh no, we've all turned into Jonathan Ross.
No.
Trill, you can move,
right? Okay.
or you can stand right there if you so desire.
Chill.
5, 10, 15, 20. I can get just behind.
Okay. Because this wasp has noticed something's amiss, I would like you all to roll stealth again.
Wah! Where's my spell?
Oh no.
I know.
Oh no. Oh,
That's
Yeah,
better.
that's pretty good. Okay.
well, that was Tiny's roll.
Okay. Right. Wasps are oblivious. Move again.
Yes.
Okay.
We can do this, guys. Happy thoughts. I don't know, do that. Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So stealthy.
Oops.
So sort of out, because it's getting a bit quiet as you guys are concentrating on moving your tokens. Out of character as a DM and the player, you guys have the surprise.
Oh.
That's true. We do have all our equipment again.
Were we able to tell from how far away we were if there were more of these buggers inside that nest?
I'm sorry, are you asking me if you just developed X-ray vision?
Yes, I am.
I'll allow you to do a nature check to see if you have any understanding of these creatures. I'm guessing you won't because this is a new land and none of you have been here.
Probably not, but I'll roll it anyways.
No.
Cool, Cordelia, you know nothing. You've never seen a wasp before.
You and animals aren't getting along.
Yeah.
So.
All the wasps you've met are about little.
Little European ones. I actually forgot to ask, like, how are we getting XP? Because I wouldn't mind fighting these things if it meant getting XP, but if we're doing, like, a milestone kind of levels, then, like, yeah, we could just pass it.
I feel like we shouldn't be asking this question on stream. I will discuss it with you after.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I will, however, point out the wonderful D&D philosophy. Killing things gets you XP.
Well, that's just RPG in general.
So does
Exactly.
crashes.
We could try and
I thought you advertised this stream as us being noobs, so we were noobs. Okay.
And yet you've just displayed to me how fundamental RPGs work.
we could try and like continue sneaking around, and then maybe once we get like up here.
So, as the DM wrath has begun.
Oh no!
As you gather round to discuss your plan. Oh, that last wasp.
Oh no!
Do they have X-ray vision?
They do not, but they still can hear you.
Oh.
I think, can wasps hear?
We don't know. Don't they smell stuff? I don't know.
Can
These wasps here.
wasps hear? Oh, all right. Yeah, they sense ultrasonic vibrations, which would be produced by people speaking.
Oh.
Waspy, 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 waspy. Oh, hello.
Oh.
So that wasp knows you're there. These two are surprised by the fact that you're there, so they will not get to do anything in the first round of combat. You will go at initiative at the same time as this wasp.
Cool.
So I will just clear the turn tracker.
You just had to turn the corner, didn't you, Wasp? You just had to turn the corner.
He heard you calling him small. And yes, people, join us for biology lessons as well as everything else. But yeah,
I was
Can I use my bestial avian form to try to try and what do you call it?
intimidate.
Intimidate.
You have not met many wasps, have you?
I know that'll probably just make them angrier.
You don't need. They are already at peak anger. They are there at the top. There is nothing you can do that can make them more angry. But anyway, if you guys could roll initiative for me.
Initiative.
Oh, did I roll?
There's Artemia there. Yours hasn't appeared.
Click again.
I rolled, but
Once
it says an error about no valid token was selected.
So I'll have to add you guys manually. I don't know why it's not doing that.
I'm wondering if maybe I should have clicked on my token or something before I.
Yes,
Roll?
yes, you should have.
Okay, good to know.
I thought we covered that last time.
Sorry.
Right.
Work that time.
You're already in it, Kerry? You're already in the turn order?
That's weird.
So, you gotta love this
Talia,
speeding up
can you
process.
find it?
Time, what did you get? 11?
I got 20 on the first one, but 11 on the second one. It naffed up.
Why did you roll twice?
Because I clicked and it didn't show, and then I clicked again, and it showed.
Oh, alright. But it still didn't show either time in the turn order thing. Okay.
Woo!
People at home, it should go faster than this. Trill, 17, yeah?
Yes, that's right. Mine did the same thing. It wouldn't. Like the turn tracker says, I needed to select a token or something.
Okay. And Cordelia, who is now referred to as Cord.
That's a new nickname, right?
Cordy. 17, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so if I click there, click that, and then go... There we go! Tide, you
Hey,
are
nice.
first.
I would like to rage. And I will swing at this nasty little wasp with my great axe.
I've just actually realised that. Oh no, I'll talk to you guys outside of the stream about that. Yes, swing with your great axe.
14.
That is a hit.
Do I click this one? No, hang on. How do I get my damage? Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I'm just
I
gonna
think
do
I think you just click on your rage great axe.
I do, but it keeps rolling the d20. I will just roll.
No,
Manually.
I've just clicked on the rage great axe. You know, underneath where your roll is.
Oh, yes, that's it. Thank you. Sorry. Yes.
So
Do apologise.
I'll let you click on that.
Thank you. I did practice the other day.
So
8.
you've done 8 points of damage to it. You've hacked off one of its limbs, falls to the ground, but it's still standing. Well, It's still floating in the air. Its limbs on the floor.
You're powerful little beastie.
Next up is Cordelia.
Ooh, okay. What do I have? We're still in like jungle terrain, right? I don't want to set things on fire.
Things around you are very green. Yes.
Yeah,
All right. Okay. Well, I will move down so that I can see it. What do I
I'm gonna
have?
click. I need to get rid of that mouse. That dice.
All right. Well, I guess what I'll do is I will cast Fairy Fire. I'll display it in the chat so that you can.
Each object. Okay, cool. So literally, you're locking onto it essentially, aren't you?
Yeah. So one question with the wording of this, it says each creature in the area that the spell is cast. So does that mean that my teammates would also be affected by this if they were inside it?
I think it does because it doesn't like specify enemy, does it?
Any attack roll against the put. I do believe I'll have to have a look into that, but yeah, for now let's just say it does, just because you're not familiar with the spell. But I will get clarification on that.
Okay. All right. So I guess I will cast that, and I'll try and make it so that Kai is not included in the area, but like she's right on the edge of it, type thing.
Each object. All right, so you're just gonna plunk it down so it's like I'll try and draw the square. So if you go like that.
I don't see the shape.
People at home can. That's all that matters. I don't know why you guys can't see that.
No, I can see it now.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. So
Okay.
I'll cast Fairy Fire. So I will mark that off.
Yeah. To be honest, you could have drawn the square yourself and told me where it was going.
I need to do like a tutorial of video or something on how to use Roll20.
If we get time at some point, we'll sit down and go. I'm not a master of this at all because I'm learning things every day. But that is your action if you're not going to move.
Well, I moved like 10 feet so that I could see
Okay.
where it was. But yeah, that's my action and no bonus action.
If you can continue using your movement, by the way. You don't.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll. So it's 15, 20.
To be fair, Cherry Blossom, because Corda's put it down like that, she's missing Kai anyway. So I think if Kai was in it, she would be affected. But if it's moved out the way, then it wouldn't be, which it has been. I'm doing it again. I need to leave questions to the. Trill, you'll go.
All right.
I've just got somebody in the chat who's
Okey-doke.
actually interacting, and I want to respond to them there and then.
No, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Trill, you'll go.
Yeah, to say, can I get on these squares here where the grass is, or is that like overtaken by growth?
So it's actually not grass; it's vines. You can stand in the vines.
All right, cool. I'm gonna
Oh, don't
get myself down there.
Don't be sorry. I appreciate you trying to interact.
And I'm gonna aim for one of the wasps in the distance because I think Ty's got that one covered. And I'm gonna hit it with a good old blast of Eldritch Energy. Hiya! Maybe not. Yes. 22.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it.
And 1d10. 8.
That's pretty good.
So literally, you've just
They
blown
went
that
at the
wasp
back.
into pieces. By the way, you had advantage on the attack roll, but I don't think it really
Right.
matters.
Oh, but now.
I think you did it.
Oh, I thought he was aiming for the far wasp. One of the far wasps.
Were you throwing it one of the far wasps?
Yeah. Yeah, one of the ones in the distance.
I wish you'd clicked on it. Did he click on it?
Sorry. I tried to ping it.
So that one magically reassembles itself. So you hit one of the guys over here who can't do anything this turn. Okay. Anything else, Trill?
Yep, that's it.
Artemia, your go.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'll probably also just come around the corner so I can see this little dude.
The resurrected wasp.
The resurrected wasp, yes. I didn't see that he died, so he's just normal wasp.
But you
to
can
me.
now hear it in its wasp-like tongue going, "I am the Messiah, I have returned." Yep, that's it. Sorry, before I say anything, do anything else. Which one are you shooting at?
Oh, I can only see this one. I'm only shooting at this one.
Thank you.
And then the damage.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was a 9. I thought it was 9 and 8. But yeah, even that's still pretty good.
Why are you rolling 2d8?
I don't know. It says that it says 1d8 plus 5, so I don't know why it's
Okay. Either way, it's
rolling
dead.
2.
The plus 5 kills it.
No, I think it must have taken. There was a 6 and 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it must have been 8 plus 5. So I don't know if someone. I
So
don't know what other four the d8 was for.
anybody watching, and for you guys, Roll20 is a wonderful thing. It will sometimes randomly roll extra dice. So sometimes, if it's not meant to be 2 dice and you guys notice it or I notice it, we'll call it out. But majority of the time,
Okay.
it will work fine. But it was a bit
As
confusing.
far as I thought, it was the 8. Like if you hover over the 13,
Yes.
it says the 8 plus. My
But all
5
I'm thinking is the
modifier.
system's turned around and gone, oh, advantage. I don't know why it's giving you advantage on a damage roll. But
Oh yeah,
throwing the 8 and the
That's-
6 out is confusing.
yeah.
Weird.
Can I just try it again? See if it does it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it throws 2 of 'em. Okay, I'm gonna see if
And
it might be.
it's
for
picked the
some
7
reason-
again, so it's picked the higher one.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Must think I have advantage.
When I'm clicking on it, it's only rolling the 1 dice.
This is like in session 0 when I was rolling at advantage on every 20 roll for some reason.
That's a default setting.
Ah.
This isn't a default setting. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, the wasp that could go this turn is dead.
Okay.
The 2 wasps over here that have been taken by surprise are like, oh my god, Wasp Jesus has just died. So,
And
Tyne, it is your go again.
Oh, sweet. Would I know they're over there?
You saw them when you arrived, so yes.
Oh, I am Kai. I am not dumb. I am. 1,
What are we fighting
2,
again?
5, 6. Oh, shoot me, dude. That's all I can get there. I could throw a javelin at a wasp. Can I hold my action in case one comes next to me and I'll hit it on the head? Is that possible?
You can, but you have to declare the trigger for what's happening. So essentially, if it ends its turn next to you, are you going to hit one?
Yes, I'll say that then. Yeah.
Yeah. The wording's a bit iffy.
Yeah.
Cordelia, your go.
Okay. I'm assuming that I cannot move my little fairy fire square.
I don't believe that was a part of the spell's ability, so...
Don't think so.
No.
So I will just move to the other side of it and hope that one comes near, so maybe I can like lure it back into the square.
Yes,
Nobody
wasps, come behind me. Look at my juicy, juicy back.
Oh wait, maybe if I stay like
here.
I don't want to stay inside it, but I'll just stay like here and like wave my arms. No, I'll hold my attack in case one comes next to me as well.
So there's another problem with Fairy Fire. It actually says any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined.
Oh.
So I don't actually think it would do anything if something then moved into it.
Oh darn. Okay.
You
Well then, in that case, I'll stay a little bit behind Kai because she's big and strong, and I'll hold my attack, I guess.
what's the trigger for your attack?
If one comes next to me.
Okay. Trill.
Okie 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to run up next to Cordelia.
Yee.
And I'm going to aim for... Can I ping? How do you ping again, sorry?
Click and hold.
There we go. This wasp here.
So
I'm going to give it a shot.
Is that the one that you've already hit or the one that you haven't?
I think it's
the one I've already hit?
Okay.
Was that? Yeah. Blast him. Maybe. That's just a 10.
That's a miss.
All right. I think that's it for me.
Artemir?
I guess that's it. Okay.
Oh wow, these wasps have a swimming speed.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
Ooh,
So, here, here, these are just vines, right? Can I stand here?
Yeah.
That is actually a vine on a wall, so no.
Okay,
You can fly on top of it if you wanted to.
Is that just part of my movement then? Like
flying, yeah. You essentially use your flying speed instead of your movement speed.
Okay, well then I'll just go further and like go next to Trill. I didn't really think much about the flying, but if it just gets me somewhere else on the battlefield quickly, that's fine by me as well. Alright, I'm gonna shoot at this little boy.
The undamaged one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it.
And then 9 pacing down. That only did it once, so that's good. I think it fixed itself.
So you hit it dead center. It sort of like wobbles in the air a little bit, but then regains its composure.
Those are kind of terrifying.
It's now their go, and they're going to use your trick and fly at you. Which means, and they have a flying speed of 50.
Oh boy.
Which means they can pretty much reach any and all of you.
Oh no.
Oh
man.
So these things aren't particularly intelligent. So this one is going to fly right at you, Tyne.
Yeah.
Your attack triggers, so bop it.
Rage, relax.
Twist it.
That was so close to 20.
Oh, that was a 20. Come on.
It
Come
still
on,
hits.
20.
Still hits.
So click this thing now. 6.
So literally, it thinks it's been smart, but you literally... What weapon do you have? Is it an axe or is it a hammer?
It's a great axe.
Okay, so you just cut it in half.
Like racing around the corner just splits in half.
This one is going to be similarly unintelligent and move over here. Kimmy, do you want to stab it?
I will try and hit it. I don't use my quarterstaff that much. I'm just gonna whack it with my quarterstaff. Let's see if I hit. Uh-oh. Did it roll or froze for a sec?
It did not roll.
That's concerning.
Oh, there
Oh.
it comes.
Well,
Well,
I
23.
I think that's a natural 20 with the green.
it hit.
Yeah, it is.
I am
Yeah.
very... Yeah, it's a natural 20, so you roll your damage dice twice.
Ooh. Okay.
Just calm down. You got this.
Damage, though. But either way, you killed it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
While we're doing this, Kimmy, can you please go in and turn off 3D dice and then restart 3D dice, or re-click it, and then maybe try reconnecting.
Okay. Okay. I'll just see if.
Yep, that rolls.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. No, it's rolling.
Yay.
Okay.
Right. So critical damage, you roll your damage dice twice and add any modifiers. So essentially, if your weapon does D8 plus 4, you roll 2 D8s and add the 4.
Okay.
Well, when I rolled that in D&D Beyond, it did show, because my normal damage with my quarterstaff is 1d6 plus 1, and it did show when I hit the button in D&D Beyond 2d6 plus.
Oh wow,
One.
is your damage that low?
Yeah, it was a really bad roll.
A 1 plus a 2 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, let's not have you anywhere near hitting anybody. So
Not my forte.
So,
far inappropriate.
yeah. So you hit the wasp on the head, and it sort of like goes, "Is that it?" and then falls over dead.
Yes.
So you have defeated it, but there is a nest still there. All of you do me a nature check.
Nature.
So that's a 12, a 5.
Man, for the druid, I'm really bad at nature.
Natural 20.
So that's like the second one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Trill and Artemia, you're sort of looking at these wasps and looking at the nest, and it's like, there's no way that these things came out of that.
Oh.
Oh.
Are they too big?
No, they've got top hats on, and obviously there's a dress code. Yeah, they are giant wasps, and this thing, it looks like a normal beehive, a wasp hive. So, from your understanding, they've probably turned up to try and eat this hive or whatever.
Oh.